Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
Good.
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 What's your full name?
My name is Nikki Ballin.
Okay, great. Where are you from?
I'm from here, from Phoenix.
Oh, cool, cool. And what happened?
What happened? I wrote a book.
You wrote a book
I did.
in less than 3 days?
I did. I can't believe it myself, but I did.
Wow. Your first attempt?
Well, there's been other attempts, but first probably serious attempt.
Uh-huh. How long you been writing?
Well, it's been a while. I loved to write stories as a kid, but I got out of that habit, so it's nice to tap back into that.
When did the idea to write a book, gestate? When did that first?
It's something that's always been in the back of my mind, but real life gets in the way and gets pushed aside. So.
Yeah, yeah. So tell me about this is your first retreat?
Yes.
And tell me about like the before and after. You wrote a book. You're going to be holding it in your hand in probably in a day or two, And what's that feel like, or what's that, surprise, and what happened? What experience,
I mean, I was a little skeptical coming in that I could really sit down and write a book in 3 days.
Just a little?
Well, a lot. I was nervous about it.
Uh-huh.
I had no idea what I wanted to write about, but it was an interesting journey, and it was nice to just be here and focus on this one thing and block out everything else and just write. It was nice to just write.
Did you surprise yourself?
I did, but in a good way.
Yeah, for sure. Did you come in with an idea for the book? Do you have a title?
I'm still working on the title.
Okay. What's it about?
I guess it's a love story about a man and a woman that have been friends since they were kids, and the journey that they took to be together, and the obstacles that they had to overcome personally to get there.
Wow. Fiction, I assume.
Fiction, yes.
How close is it related to your personal journey?
Not close at all.
So, you created magic.
I guess.
You created something that didn't exist before
Right.
3 days ago.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Wow. How exciting. Like how accomplished. That's amazing. What brought you to the retreat in the first place?
I'd gone to one of Tom Bird's seminars. He was at Paradise Valley Community College last year, and I liked him. I liked his approach, very laid back, and so I was on his mailing list, and then noticed that the retreat was coming here, and the timing worked out, and it all kind of fell into place.
Beautiful.
So here I am.
Beautiful. What did you learn most from the retreat?
What did I learn most? I think it was just a nice way to get connected back to myself, if that makes sense.
Definitely.
Just to focus on me for a little bit. It was nice. I have a husband and a child and a full-time job, and there's, everyday life is busy, so it was nice to just reconnect with myself for these couple days. So I think just learning that that's important to do every once in a while.
Absolutely.
So.
Wow. Did you have obstacles before in whether they self-imposed or whether there were,
To write?
yeah, versus, and especially to finish. You actually finished a book in less than 3 days.
I mean, there's internal obstacles of, doubts of, can I really do this? Is
Yeah.
someone going to want to read this? Am I going to come up with something unique that people would want to read?
Sounds like you did.
Yeah. hope so.
I mean, I want to read it.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
Yeah.
Needs a little revision first, but okay.
Yeah, no, but you got the story.
Right. Right.
And you finished it.
Mhm.
That's like a dream come true.
Mhm.
It could be a movie. I mean, there's so many, avenues. How exciting could it be? Could you imagine, like, quitting your job?
Well, probably not at this point, but
Mm-hmm.
see where the journey takes me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's very exciting.
Mhm.
It's interesting. Does it feel like you gave birth?
A little bit. I think it's similar.
Mm-hmm.
Similar.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any thoughts or fears about what others are going to think about it, or?
Yeah, a little bit. I think we all have, what are people going to think about this, or critique it, or
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
is it written well enough, or,
Yeah.
but,
Yeah. Well, you got it out. I guess in closing, talk about the power of the retreat in terms of the energy field and the support from other riders.
I think that's a big piece of it. I mean, we're all here to do the same thing. I remember the first day I looked around and just kind of amazed, like, we're all sitting here creating something. It's all very different and very personal, but we're all creating something, and that just kind of, made me pause for a moment. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that we're all doing this and all doing this together in this room, and it's nice to feed off of that and to give to that too.
Did you take classes, like in school, writing classes, or you pretty much did it on your own?
I mean, I took English classes and learned to write, the correct way, but I never took any creative writing classes like that. So.
Yeah. Wow. You think you could have done it without this environment kind of thing?
I think it would have taken a lot longer and probably been more tedious, and probably wouldn't have been the same end product.
Yeah.
So.
Sounds like your true voice was born.
I think so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Okay, great.
So.
Thanks.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you.
You're welcome.